In 9 AD, the Roman Empire under Emperor Augustus faced one of the most devastating defeats in its history, the Battle of the Teutoburg Forest. This event not only marked the annihilation of 3 Roman legions, but also reshaped the empire's ambitions in Germania, the vast and untamed land beyond the Rhine River. Rome had long viewed Germania as a wild frontier filled with untapped resources and fierce tribal warriors. By the late 1st century BCE, Roman generals like Julius Caesar had successfully expanded into Gaul, which is modern France, and envisioned Germania as the next prize. The Rhine River became the boundary between Roman-controlled Gaul and the unconquered Germanic tribes. To consolidate Roman control, Augustus appointed Publius Quinctilius Varus as the governor of Germania. Varus, a seasoned politician but inexperienced military leader, was tasked with pacifying the region. His approach was straightforward: enforce Roman laws, collect taxes, and impose Roman culture. However, Germania was not like Gaul. Its people, divided into dozens of tribes, valued their independence fiercely. While some leaders cooperated with Rome, many resented the encroaching empire. One such leader was Arminius, a chieftain of the Cherusci tribe. Trained as a Roman auxiliary and granted Roman citizenship, Arminius initially appeared loyal to Rome. However, his allegiance was a facade. He harbored deep resentment toward Roman interference and secretly began uniting the Germanic tribes. In the autumn of 9 AD, Varus marched his legions, 17, 18, and 19, along with auxiliary forces into Germania. The goal was to quell a minor rebellion. Arminius, pretending to assist, advised Varus to take a route through the dense and labyrinthine Teutoburg Forest. Varus trusted Arminius, unaware of the betrayal ahead. As the Roman column advanced, the forest's terrain worked against them. The soldiers were strung out over miles in narrow paths, with supply wagons and civilians slowing their progress. The weather turned foul, bogging them down further. Suddenly, the Germanic tribes attacked from the shadows of the forest. Arminius, who had left under the guise of rallying more troops, now led the ambushes. The Roman legions, trained for open-field battles, were ill-prepared for the chaotic and brutal guerrilla warfare. Over the course of 3 days, the ambush devolved into a massacre. Surrounded, outnumbered, and unable to regroup, the Romans were slaughtered. Varus, realizing the gravity of the defeat, took his own life to avoid capture. The loss was catastrophic. Around 20,000 Roman soldiers and camp followers perished. The symbolic loss of the legionary eagle standards deepened the humiliation. When news of the defeat reached Rome, Augustus was devastated, reportedly crying out, "Quinctilius Varus, give me back my legions!" This disaster halted Roman expansion into Germania. While punitive expeditions followed, Rome never established permanent control beyond the Rhine. The forested tribal lands of Germania remained unconquered, becoming a natural boundary of the empire. The Battle of the Teutoburg Forest was not just a defeat, but a lesson. Rome's might had limits, especially in lands where its legions could not adapt to the terrain or the enemy's tactics.